Hey guys, welcome to another video of Russian Fishing 4. Today I wanted to show you guys a couple of my spots here on Musquito. Be warned, first and foremost, that what I am about to show you guys in game, they're the spots that are some of my favorite spots. It does not mean though that these will work all the time. So keep that in mind. Fish are migrating, might be different weather on your end, might be different wind, might be different time of day. So all those factors weigh in if you're to catch fish or not. I've already done a day's worth of fishing, but before I'm going to show you guys what I've caught on which spots. Let's first just go to them. So first up, I am going to walk over here, right there. So we start out here, we're taking this route, then alongside camp, take this route, past a small bridge, and then go over there. That is one of my favorite spots to go after carp. Prussian and Crucian. So I'll just head over here. Yeah, I'm walking through the woods, but here we got this small trail. Follow it up. And then here we go. So this is a small bridge that we got. And then down here, you skirt through a bunch of plants and whatnot. Over here, we can actually stand, even though it is a bit of water. And let's grab our rod. So this is my first one. It's Express Fishing Walrus Stick WS13. 4 meters long, 7.5 kilogram is what it can handle. I've put a hook size ton on this one. Might be a bit too big, by the way. We can always put like a 12 on it. And maggots is what I prefer to use, because with maggots it's quite all round. They are very good for carp. They're also good for chops, they're good for tench, they're good for perch, all the kinds of fish, they will go after it. So with this, you can hardly go wrong. What you need to do is you just cast right about there. My leader is set to 50 centimeters, by the way, on this spot, because we are currently fishing in this area. So I'm standing here, and what I'm doing is I'm fishing actually right here, this spot. That is where we are fishing. So and like I said, this one's actually set to 40. That has to do with the bobber that I've got on. It's actually a big bobber. If I put it at 50, I'll actually have like 3/4 of the bobber sitting out. And let's bring up my other rod. That is this one, Express Fishing Walrus Stick WS26. It's the 8 meter version of the other one that I'm using. I put different bobber on this one, so we can actually not mix those two up. And this one has a hook 8 on it. And that is because I am actually using this one for the bit bigger fish. But still, this is good. Now, obviously, you can also just use your telestick, like I've got over here. Come on, here we go. Hook size 14, maggots, and this one you do set to 50 centimeters. Let's see. I think we already got some stuff on. Yeah, we do. That one went quick. Oh, he's back up again. Good grief. Oh, well, we'll throw that one back in it. This is also a good spot for spinning. If you cast right up there, mind the dead tree though, but that is good for perch. Now we got something on both of these. It's early morning, so I'm not entirely sure. Might indeed get a bunch of common roaches. Let me actually put bread on it. So on this one we'll put bread, the other one we'll leave with the maggots. Bread is a better target bait for a carp than the maggots are. But with maggots, like so, can catch quite a lot of different types of fish, including perch. Perch will not bite on bright, hardly ever. Alright, so note this spot down, 41.62. And where is my bobber? I got a bit of trouble seeing it with the glare. Here we are. The sun glare is a bit blocking my view. So this is one of the first spots that I like. It is quite early in the morning, so I don't think that we will get a whole lot of bites. What I've noticed is that on full sunny days, in particular in the afternoon, bite rate starts to pick up. Not always, but still. We got something interested in that one. And the rod that we are currently holding, the bobber in the back. So let's see what comes out of that one. Oh, and the other one's going as well. Oh, they both went. Let's get this one first. Another common roach. No, a white-eyed bream. There you go. That is actually... Oh. Says I ran out of maggots. I did not, but... Need to open another box. And the other one went as well. Quickly store that one away. Let's grab this one. White-eyed bream. It's also something that you will find over here. And what the hook here? There you guys can see it. Nice crucian carp. 786 gram. We are going to keep it. So this over here, this is a good spot for Prussian and crucian. Now you guys could see occasional bream as well. And common roaches. They are most frequent that you find here. Alright, so do not forget 41.62 is where you need to be. Let's climb out of this wood, cross the river again, the bridge. Here we go. Immediately we'll go down right here. And this is a spot that I am actually using to catch myself frogs. And first up, you need a small sized hook. So a 16, a 18, a 12 or a 14. Put bloodworms on it. There we go. Set the leader to 50 centimeters and cast between the lily pads and the dead tree. That was a bit too close to the dead tree. There we are. That is the perfect spot for it. Now let's set up this one as well. Let's see, that was hook size 10 by the way that I got oil on, so let's swap that one to 14. There we go, now I'm using 14 on both. And here we go. So set this one down as well. Note that the spot that we are standing on currently... Oh, shoot. Brought it back up, the fish. Quickly swap. Whoa, active morning. Yep, missed it on that one as well. No, not there, not there. This particular spot is where I love to catch my frogs. Now, for frogs we need bloodworms. If we open the leaderboard and you scroll down a bit, check on frogs. The first two were caught on 2 different types of flies, but after that, bloodworm only. This is a major spot where I'm catching my frogs. Now, catching frogs is a bit rare. It's the same as catching clams or mussels. You do not catch them a whole lot of the time, but if you do, it's nice. I just love catching them. It's not like they give you a huge amount of XP or a huge amount of money, but it's nice. And this particular spot, right here, is where I caught the most of my frogsies. Here we go, fish on. But on occasion we'll also catch smaller Prussian and crucian. On this spot, you'll get quite a lot of common roach over here. And then you get a couple of perches as well, because perches love bloodworms. Oh, that was actually one. And here we go. Let me set that one down. If you want to target carp a bit, right over here, that is also good for carp and giving you less frogs. But over there, that is definitely frog territory. We can hear frogs, but what I found out is that in early mornings, most of the time it's common roach that will be catching here. On the occasion you also catch Prussian and Crucian. And then perch. And I like it. But so what you definitely need to catch the frogs here are the bloodworms. Frogs do behave a bit like this bobber is currently behaving. They're not like slamming themselves on it. They'll tuck a bit and then drag it under. Goby hats, by the way, is also what you catch here. Bloodworms, they do attract goby hats quite a lot. Oh, wrong one. Get lost. Did we have it? Nope, he's still there. Nah, let's wait a bit on this one. So I found that in the evening it's when I start to hook a frog. I in general can catch only one frog during 24 hours. It's a bit of a rare catch, but even sweeter when you do catch them. And you can hear the frog sounds in the background, which is a nice touch. Now which one's gonna go first? Let's see. The big bobber in the back, that is a common roach, I think. And the one here in the front, not entirely sure yet. Could be also common roach, could also be small carp. And on rare occasion you might also catch a white-eyed bream. Right here. So write this spot down as well if you want to go off frogs. 44.63. And I can't show it to you guys right now. That one was going first. That one was actually Goby. I think because he tried to. Nope. Common roach. Okay. I'm going to store that one away. Since that one is still taking its sweet time, I can actually show you guys now. You are on a bit high ground. So in particular when you're fishing with a tackle stick, if you want to pick it up, what it will do, as you can see perfectly here, is that you will actually start, and in particular also with bamboos, you will actually start lifting out the line out of the water and your bait. You do not want to do that. So once you set it down, either or set it down right there on the edge, or if you pick it up, it will still leave most of the line and the bobber into the water. If not, wait until the bobber is completely gone under before you can start picking up the rod. Also, when landing a fish, you'll definitely need a landing net, in particular when sometimes you hook a bigger crucian or a bigger Prussian. You might struggle getting them over this small incline here. And there we go. Now he went under. So let's see. Oh, and he fell off. No worries, I can show you guys later that I caught the frog. Actually, I can show you already. There, that's the one that I caught a little bit earlier. Alright. Moving on. Also, what's that from here? No. And this spot right over here, you got stones over there, you got a dead tree, you've got another dead tree, then you got lily pads, and you got reeds. This is perfect for Crucian and Prussian carp, float fishing, feeder fishing as well, occasional common carp, but also using for spinners, for spin fishing, going off the perch. This is a good spot for that. Mind the dead trees and the water. do not make the mistake that I did. Start fishing here, because you got that tree over there, you got that tree over there, and you got another one over. You got another one over here. So keep that in mind when you do some spinning. And even the lily pads can snag. So be careful when you do that. But that is an awesome spot as well. Over here, this is a spot that you guys will recognize mostly from other videos, because this is one of the places that I've fished the most. So right here we got camp. And then over here, in this entire section of reeds and cut down reeds, and over here is where I fish for Persian carp, crucian carp, common roach, tench, chub in particular. This is a really awesome spot for them. Common carp, not sure if I mentioned that one already. They are here as well. Sometimes bream too. For that, keep your depth at 50 centimeters, but swap to maggots. Make sure to use maggots on this spot. And you can just line up your stuff like so. Let's get this one as well. Let's see. Hook 8. I'll keep the hook 8. This is my strongest and my longest one. So I'll leave it like that. Set you down over here. Oh, if you let me. Thank you. And then 9 times out of 10 I'll also use a feeder, and I will actually cast my feeder to there, right where the corner is, and then reel it in just about there, and there I'll have my feeder sitting. But over here, like I said, it is quite good fishing in here, and for this one, because this is my weakest setup, I'll just use about 50 centimeters is all you need to do some fishing. Now I do hope that I'll be catching some. So it seems to be quite quiet in comparison to the other spots. Now the good thing of this is whenever it's raining, you put on a campfire, just like so, and you can still fish over here and still got your buns warmed up. So that is the good thing of fishing on this particular spot. Even when it's raining, your comfort is going down. This is a good spot. Now if you fish a bit further out into the open water, right there, what you'll get then is chubs, occasional bream, particularly when you're fishing at the bottom, and a lot of perch and the common carp. Mind with the common carp, they can get big, and then I mean truly big. Let's quickly see here. Current record is 14.77 kilogram. That is huge, and it was caught on a maggot. And here potatoes and peas. So beware that even though we're fishing with light rods and we got small hooks on it, you still might need find yourself struggling with a carp that is actually pretty big. So keep an eye out on that. And this spot is not panning out at the moment. As you guys can see, we got nothing whatsoever moving. Previous spots we already had the bobbers dancing, not here though. So currently this is not a good spot. Like I said at the beginning of this video, note that not everything might be working the same as it does at my end, as what you guys are currently seeing. Because fish migrate, depends on time of day, depends on the weather, depends on a whole bunch of things. But yeah, so over here, this whole section of reeds, let's say in the middle, 50.59. Note it down. This is great, and like I said, especially on rainy days. And if you fish in here, that is where I caught most of my chubs in this particular spot. Over here, if you start fishing a bit more out into the open water, it's a lot perch So actually, I'll set this one to a meter. Now this is my biggest rod, like I said. So I'll cast it a bit over there. Let's see, can we still see it? Hardly. And this is a bit better. Maggots, they'll just do the trick for you. Maggots, worms, bloodworms, they all work. I myself prefer to save my bloodworms for frogs, but they work here as well. And this is perch territory. I think actually my hook might be too big on this one. But small hooks already work. No need to use like a number 2 hook or a 1/0. You only attract the big monster fish, and you can't handle it. Especially when you're low level or even level 12, it's hardly of any use. Okay, come on, fish. Help me show the guys. Just my luck. Whenever I'm doing my tapes, start to either make flaws or not catching fish or stuff like that. And the moment I stop my video, I get grief. That is why I began already quite before doing this video, so you guys could actually see I got 65 fish. Alright, so currently not happening a whole lot. But I hope you guys will take my word for it that over here, more in the deeper water, is in the open waters where you'll catch quite a lot of perch. Over here, that 52.60, we got another bunch of weeds right here. Again, Prussian, Crucian, common carp. Common carp are actually quite hooked a lot of them here as well. Sometimes a tench, sometimes breams. Bleak on occasion as well, and chubs when the weather is a bit bad. Not one of my top favorite spots, simply because whenever I fished here, the wind was actually quite bad, so either blow my bobber right into the reeds or right out of it and stuff like that. But still, it is a good spot to use. Alright, let's move on. Not sure if I had my flashlight on or off, but we'll see. We'll move on to one of my preferred spinning spots, and this is one spot that I think almost everyone knows already. Let's quickly go over here next to the cafe. Here we go. This right here on the dock is very stunning. Got the boathouse, solar wires. Actually, let me pick this one up. And let's see, let's put that one on and equip it. This is one of the spots that I like a lot, because here we can do some spinning. So I set speed to 20, let's set the brake to 10. Hold left shift, press left mouse button. There we go. And now we can reel it in. What I like myself always is a reel in parallel to the line of reeds. That is what I prefer to do. And you can do a straight retrieval, you can do like a retrieve with pauses in between. So just one whole turn of your reel, and then you wait a bit. A whole lot of times whenever I do spinning and record it, I'm not catching a whole lot. But this was actually the first spot I started to do spinning, and I got quite a lot of perch, the occasional pike as well, and very rare occasional chub too. So that was actually quite nice. I'm actually going to put the speed to 30. Over here, this is another great spot. So we got line of reeds like this. So what you do is you cast out in that direction, like so. And what you want to do is not close the bill just yet, so do not press the left mouse button yet to close it, but you want to turn to this side and then close it. What it will do is it will actually allow the lure to pass the weeds right behind us and then start reeling it in. So this is how it goes. Let's do a straight retrieval for this one. This is a good way to start spinning. Mosquitoes are actually not entirely built for spinning at the moment. Currently it is the 6th of August and 2017 I should say. And the spinning, true spinning actually begins on next lake. So when you unlock it at level 7, Winding River is the name of it. That is where you can spin your heart out, sort of say. Got some truly awesome spinning places right there, which I'll show you in another video, so no worries. But I just want to show you guys the spots here that I'm using. Even though it's already 3 PM, we still have not caught something. Sincerely hope that we will. But apparently, it's not the right time for it yet. Alright, let's reel this baby in. One more go in that direction. Sometimes you'll see wording appear left corner right above the tension bar. When it starts with K, it actually means that one. Here, this first step means your lure hit the bottom. That is actually a technique that we were doing. So that is a stop and go technique. Oh, here we go. Got fish on. Hey, finally. Thank you, Mr. What did we get here? Perch. Nice, nice. So, wow, whew. Like me, at least I can show you that. Alright, let's move on, because there's still a couple of more spots I want to you guys to see. Over here, where is the road? Road. Hello. Behind the house. Yeah, there we go. So, first up, this place. So, open the map. This is where we currently are. Right there. That is a good spot. So, we got a dead tree over there. We got a barrel in the water. Barrel rider. And then we got some dead trees over here. This is a great spot for carp, for tench, for chub, for pike, for perch. You name it, they got it right here. So if you want to do some float fishing, and grab your float, set it to 80 centimeters or 1 meter. Depends on what you prefer or what you want to try out. And let me actually check. Yeah, we got maggots on here. So you can just do like this. That is already good enough. And let's grab rod number 2. Adjust this one as well. Let's put this one on 1 meter. Actually, I did not do that very smartly. Got to put that one over there. Here we go. So here goby hats, carp, Prussian crucian, tench, chub, bream, bleak, perch, for spinning, pike. Myself actually never caught a pike with something else other than a spinning rod, so I'm not entirely sure if that is possible. Common roaches as well. There we go. Got some action already going on at the first rod. Just also let me already pick this one up. So this one is, ooh, the other one went actually. Over here, buddy, over here, yes. Thank you, there we go guys, our first chip. Nice. So a meter with maggots, that is still good. And this one is taking its sweet time, so it's not a chip. 57.49, that is a place to be. And there goes that one over here, buddy. Ooh, look at that. Nice common carp. A tiny one, 629 grams. But still, good to get. And the other one's on the move again. Oh, nope. He let go. That's right a bit. There he goes again. Oh, and he got off. Alright. No, not you. Go back. Like I said, for spinning, this one is also a great spot. Mind the dead trees. In particular when you're casting out. If you cast in that direction, you'll have to cross this and you will get a snag. Instead, what you can do is cast parallel to the line of reeds over here. Mind the dead tree though. Like I said, you will get a snag if you're not careful. And here we go. I'm angling it a bit, so I'll make sure that it goes right along the line of reeds. And again, just doing a stop and go. Actually, let me put that one on 12, the drag. Let's see, speed 25. Yeah, that's good. Here we go. Almost there. I don't think this is gonna pan out. I'll reel in last couple of meters. But this is also a good spot. It's not my favorite spot though. We will go to my favorite spot for spin fishing here. But like I said, this over here is a great spot as well. But if you follow it a little bit further and come down here, this is like my Valhalla of spin fishing. Right there, we got the dead trees. Over here, you got a very small inlet. There. This is good for float fishing. But that one over there is good for spinning. Let's actually grab a spinning gear. Mind the dead tree. In particular in the beginning, when you're casting, your aiming is not as good. Be very careful, because you will start to get some off throws, so I'd say, and they will lead you with snacks. What you can do then is you can try to walk back that direction from the other side of the tree and try to get it unsnagged. If it doesn't work, log out of the game, log back in, and you'll have your lure still attached to it. Now, whenever I start hooking something in the back, 9 times out of 10 it will be a perch. When I hook something right here, sorry, in the back, 9 times out of 10 it will be a pike. When I hook something right here, when I've like halfway of this inlet and then towards here, it's a perch. It's real. Last couple of meters in. There we go. Try it again. Good. That one landed good. And again, just a stop and go. That's what I prefer. I'm not very good at spin fishing, I must say, but at least not in game. No, not really good in real life as well. I like it. For me, it's one of the most active ways of fishing, so that's what I like. But like I said, Musquito's not truly built for spin fishing, it's more for float fishing. Still, you can do some spin fishing here, and this would be my first advice to you. Check out this particular spot, 55.45. But yeah, for those of you guys float fishing, no need to go anywhere. Right here, we got those lily pads. Now, grab your rod, set it between 80 and 1 meter, and just right over there is where you need to be. So let me set that one down. Grab my other rod. Bit to the side. And I thought I'd set that one at a meter. I did. And maggots for this one. Got a hook size 8 on this one. And the other one has a hook 14 or hook 12, I believe. Mind, if you start fishing with these hooks, like 8, 6, 8, 10, 12, you really have a good shot here of catching yourself a big normal carp. Truly big. And they will run off pretty good. But this is also a great place for chops. This is a great place, my preferred #1 spot for tench. Tench start to be active right around this time on sunny days, is what I've found. Or more active. Now also you can catch like Prussian, Crucian, I've named it tench, common carp, and those are all here. And the one in the back is trying to get off as well. Let's first get this one. Ooh, here we go. Now that is what I mean, guys. We got ourselves a big tench. 1.2 kilograms. Just saying, guys. Right down this spot. 55.45. This is where you need to be. And that one I'll let go, unfortunately. And I need to stand a bit to the side because we can actually not set our rods on these two wooden planks. But here we go. Already again got some action on this one now. I'm angling a bit this way. This is my preferred spot for a bigger float. And here we got another lovely tench. 1.1 kilograms. Awesome. Yeah, the one on the back is going as well. Quickly pick that one up. Ah, shoot, he let go. I was a bit too quick with that one. And no need to go all that far with this one. But do note that those two 1+ kilogram tenches with telestick you already can have some serious trouble. These two sticks, walrus, that is the 4 meter, that is the 8 meter version, and they can handle 7.5 kilograms. They sometimes already struggle with these type of fish. But I can quickly show you guys my catches. So these were the fish from here. No, these first 10, all with the eye as well. These were the fish that I caught on this spot when I started. So I got tench over there. I got a common carp, another tench, tench, and then I had one eyed. And these were all over at the second spot, the one at camp. That we were. Quite a lot of common roaches, and then from the common roach here on till the frog is where we had at the frog spot, and these we caught at the Prussian and Crucian spot, the very first spot that I showed to you guys, and then this is what we just caught, those fish. Now like I said, it's not a guarantee that you will constantly like hook a tench in this area or hook a chub or stuff like that, or that you'll start catching frogs by the minute. It's not working that way. It is different for everyone, and the fishing is here, and it is just up to you to use a bit of your own wisdom. Try to find these fellas on your own. But now I'm showing you guys the spots that I'm using, and that one was actually lifting it up. Here we go. Over here, little fish. Good. Tiny tench. Still will keep it. Let me grab this one as well, because there is one more spot I'd like to take you guys to. So this one, 56, 55, or 45. There you go. Right over there, great for spinning. Float fishing for perch, this small inlet. And then over here, spinning. Over here, float fishing, tench, chub, big common carp, Prussian, Croatian, stuff like that. Alrighty. One more place to go and show you guys, and we'll just follow the road. Follow it and follow it and follow it and follow it until you come across this camp. Now, we can't use the campfire or the barbecue, or you can sit down. Sorry for that. But right here on this spot, this over here is chub, tench, and carp. This is awesome spot as well. Oh, actually, wrong button. Let me show you on the map. So, right here is where we are. It can go up to 3.5 meters, but fishing at a meter and a half deep, that is already good. So this area is where we need to be. Grabbing these. Let's see, let's cast that one a bit out over there. Actually, the wind is picking up, so that is not a good thing for me, but alright, we'll see how it goes. And we'll grab our second one, cast it a bit more over there. This is actually also a great spot for spinning. What you need to do when spinning is you cast through the reeds over there. We actually already got something on this one. Ah, it let go. Too bad. I'll set it down. But yeah, cast through the reeds towards this section of reeds and then start reeling it back in. Mind that you will get a snack every once in a while when you go through the reeds here. But there's no dead trees or anything, so it's a bit safer than the other spot. And that is good for pike and perch. I actually caught my biggest perch on this spot, and I've heard from others that they caught their personal records pike on this spot. So that is good. But right here, this is an awesome spot for float. It's an awesome spot for feeder fishing, Bolognese as well. And you can choose to be a bit more towards the reeds over here. You can choose to cast right out over there. This is what I use myself for. Oh, there we go. We got fish on. Chubs and carps and occasional tench. But basically those. And then here we got ourselves a common roach, 610. Okay guys, so those are the spots. So I fished 24 hours now. And let me actually show you guys. So these were all on sunny days. Today was a sunny day, the day before I start recording, but did the actual fishing already. It was also a very sunny day, so conditions were the same. And I now caught a total of 73 fish. So I'll going to sell them. Now that I've showed you guys my secret hotspots. My not so secret hotspots now. Here we go. So these were the fish that we caught first. Let's start with fishing down here. So up until here, these fish is what I caught on that tench spot. So just for your info, this here was the beach with the barrel. Then right here is the second spot with that those 2 planks into the water. That is my tench spot. And then over here we got another spot. So right there is where I started the day, and that is where we caught these lot. So 22.66. Pretty good. Then the next spot. That was actually up until this one, yes. Those I caught here at campsite. Didn't do truly good. I think it was the weather or just fish not being very active. Those were two. That 9.50. Then I tried the frog and yeah, 27 cents as you guys can see for the frog. And the frog hotspot, let me show it to you on the map. Actually here, that is the frog hotspot. And then I did some fishing, and that was with that one, yes. That was actually we caught white bream, caught a couple of common roaches, Prussians, one crucian as well. That was actually over here. Now it was early morning when I started doing this, so typically during the day you'll start catching more than just those common roaches that we had. And then these were the fish that we just caught. Perch and common carp and 2 chops and 3 tenches. That was actually 1.2 kilogram, 4.95 and 1 kilogram 1.1, 4.09, so that's another 12. And then, oh, that final roach, that was good for 2.15, nice. So in the end we made quite a lot of money. That is nice. But now at least you guys know what places to visit here on Musquito. Like I said, I've not tried out everything. I know that there are spots here as well that are very good for perch. Along here is where you can fish as well. So that is good. But so to recoup, first spot right here costs towards here. That is for Prussian and Crucian. Spot over here, number 2. Let's say it like that. That was right over here. That is for frogs. Spot number 3 here. That is tench. That is chub. Not a whole lot of tench though, but quite a lot of chub. Common carp. Be aware because you got the line of reeds there. Common carp, Prussian, Crucian, common roach, goby hats, and if you're using worms as well. Then over here you had also the other line of reeds, which were also good for carp fishing in general. Over here, where we stood on the dock, that is good for spinning. It's also good for actually for carp fishing, but we got already quite a lot of other carp spots. 1 meter is the depth that you need if you want to do carp fishing, or goby hats if you're fishing with worms and perch. From here more into the open water, that is where you'll find perch. Then let's see, over here, the one with the barrel under that tree, this spot right there, that is actually good for spinning, but it's also good for float fishing. Tench is where you start catching those. Then over here, that is actually over here. This is actually where you start hooking the that is the spot for tench and chub and big common carp. And then finally over here, it's also chub, common carp, crucian and Prussian carp. So those are the several spots that I'm using a lot. Okay guys, I know that this video got quite long, so I'll just end it now. Thank you all so much for watching and joining in today. I hope to see you in the next video again. Do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe. If you got any questions or any comments, feel free to leave them down below. Also, I will not do a whole lot more explaining videos while the game is still in Russian, because the English translation of the game is just around the corner, and to put so much effort into translating a whole thing, and then just like a week or 2 weeks later, already you guys can see then when the English has arrived. that for me is just throwing away my energy and my effort in making good videos. Because I know that some of the videos that I already did about Russian fishing, I need to redo those. Because then we'll finally have the translation and I can understand it better. Okay, guys. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I will do more videos like this about the other waterways as well, so no worries. But I hope to see you again sometime. And for now, bye bye.